Now, before I get to the Southwest Division, in my last video, hold up. In my last video, I left out the Dallas Mavericks, so I'm going to talk about the Dallas Mavericks before I can get to the Northwest Division of 2013-2014. Dallas Mavericks, they reside in the I think the Southwest Division. The Dallas Mavericks have not really been themselves since they won the NBA championship a couple of years ago. We constantly see Mark Cuban dropping the ball as far as draft picks and signing free agents to come to Dallas. The Dallas Mavericks, they only won 41 games last year and lost 31. They missed the playoffs, like God knows, I don't know when. The last time they lost and didn't make the playoffs. I kind of feel sorry for Dirk Nowitzki because I think he on his last legs. You know, he still can give you points. He still can put up numbers. You know what I'm saying? But in order for the Dallas Mavericks to get back to the form that they was, they have to sign big-time free agents. And Mark Cuban has not been able to lure free agents to Dallas. So what you did was you brought in Monte Ellis. He can help you out and score points for you. Still got Sean Murray, and Dirk Nowitzki don't beat Dirk Nowitzki regardless. I don't know how much Devin Harris can give you, but the Dallas Mavericks, I think they might miss the playoffs this year. It all depends on how I just don't see this. It don't depend on nothing because I can't see the Dallas Mavericks making the playoffs even with Vince Carter and Dirk Nowitzki. So that's what I want to pan out right there. I forgot about the Dallas Mavericks in my last video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to the Northwest Division. The Northwest Division here. Okay. Northwest Division has your Utah Jazz, your Portland TRAILBLAZERS, your Denver Nuggets, and your Minnesota Timberwolves, and your Oklahoma City Thunder. I just feel like it ain't that much to talk about in the Northwest Division. Of course, you got the Portland TRAILBLAZERS in this division. You got your emerging star Damian Lillard, who came on strong last year, winning the Rookie of the Year honors. I really didn't know too much about Damian Lillard until I started seeing sports in the highlights. I'm like, who is this dude lighting up the league like this? Damian Lillard was a beast last year, for real. Portland TRAILBLAZERS ain't really had that much success. Greg Oden flopped for him, Brandon Roy bailed out on him with injury. I think, can Damian Lillard duplicate his season that he had last year? That's what I want to see. I want to see, can Damian Lillard tear up the league like he did in his rookie year. LaMarcus Aldridge is a good player. Nicholas Batum. Don't really pay too much attention to the Portland TRAILBLAZERS that much. But Williams is there. Darrell White. Last year they went 34-49, and at home they was 22-19, 11-30 on the road. So it all depends on, I guess, if LaMarcus Aldridge stay healthy and Damian Lillard stay healthy, maybe they can compete for a number 8-7 seed in the West. So the Minnesota Timberwolves is a team that's really been banged up over the past years with injuries to Kevin Love and Ricky Rubio. I really, really like Ricky Rubio because he can pass the ball with efficiency. Efficient passer like Ricky Rubio is, that makes a good point guard. But Ricky Rubio and Kevin Love ain't been healthy. And, Kevin Love is a good scorer for the Timberwolves. But I really don't identify with teams in the Northwest Division except Oklahoma City. I really don't pay attention too much. So there's no much I can tell you from my opinion from the Minnesota Timberwolves. And J.J. Barea is on the team who helped Dallas win the NBA championship. Some of these teams you just don't see too much, because they don't play on TV that much, and I can't really talk about them. So Timberwolves record, it was 31-51. They was 20-21 on the road, 11-30. on the road. So at home they was 20-21. So hey, the Utah Jazz. All I have to say is I don't know. I don't really know too much about the Utah Jazz, that they will not be in the playoffs. I don't follow them. I don't really know who's on the team. I'm an big NBA head, but Utah Jazz is just one of them teams I just don't follow. Their record was 43-39, and Richard Jefferson is on the team. Missed the playoffs. I don't really care if they do. Don't follow them. So the Denver Nuggets will be improved. Getting Brian Shaw, a well-known assistant coach who sat under Phil Jackson for a couple of years. I like Ty Lawson. I like Andre Miller. Nate Robinson coming over there. You know what I'm saying? Kenneth Reed is a good power forward. Wilson Chandler, Danilo Gallinari, she can shoot threes. I like Ty Lawson. I like the quickness of Ty Lawson. And I think that Brian Shaw can implement some of his lessons that Phil Jackson taught him and bring that to Denver. This is the first time head coach, and I'm really liking Brian Shaw. I always respected Brian Shaw. I just think he should have got the Lakers job. 2013-14 season. How would they play without George Karl? Could they take the next step in the playoffs? I think Golden State beat them in the first round last year. So their record was 57-25. At home they was 38-3, and on the road they was 19-22. So now let's get to some long NBA talk here. Well, your 2013-2014 Oklahoma City Thunder. We all know that Kevin Durant is one of the best scorers and best players in the game today. Efficiency is Kevin Durant. We all know that Russell Westbrook is one of the greatest, most powerful point guards in the NBA. Can drive to the basket with efficiency, can dunk on you like a madman. Russell Westbrook can pull up and knock down a three-pointer. Kevin Durant can hit shots, clutch shots at the buzzer. You know what I'm saying? But the Oklahoma City Thunder got some problems coming into this year. Number one, you don't have James Harden. Number two, you let Kevin Martin go to now to Minnesota. So who's going to be that third scorer for the Oklahoma City Thunder? And now Russell Westbrook is out maybe for 4 to 6 weeks with that injury he suffered. I'm worried about Russell Westbrook, because this team goes as Russell Westbrook goes. You can say what you want to say about Kevin Durant. You can say what you want to say about KD. But it starts and it ends with Russell Westbrook. If Russell Westbrook is not healthy, if Russell Westbrook is not on the Oklahoma City Thunder come playoff time or in the middle of the regular season, I do not give the Oklahoma City Thunder a chance. And when you got teams like the Clippers, you got teams like the Spurs, the Golden State Warriors, we don't know what kind of Kobe Bryant will come back. We don't know what kind of Kobe Bryant we're going to see. And like I said, it all depends what Russell Westbrook does. Because you seen Kevin Durant fail against the Memphis Grizzlies last year in the playoffs. The Memphis Grizzlies beat that team up inside. They beat the Oklahoma City Thunder at their game. Strength. That's how you beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. But if you got Russell Westbrook on the court, Russell Westbrook will drive that ball to the lane. Russell Westbrook is the Oklahoma City Thunder. And so is Kevin Durant. But Kevin Durant has to have that second player out there to help him, because you don't got the third player. James Harden is in Houston. Kevin Martin is in Minnesota. So you have to go out and find another scorer to help Kevin Durant while Russell Westbrook is recuperating. I think that Russell Westbrook will be alright. I think if Russell Westbrook comes back, I think the Thunder can make it to the Western Conference Finals. That's just flat out nasty right there. I think the Oklahoma City Thunder got what it takes to get to the Western Conference Finals this year. Say what you want to say about the Spurs. Can Russell Westbrook be healthy? Is that leg or that injury down there? Is it gonna be okay? The Thunder won 60 games last year. No question about that because they are efficient. They know how to play. Leadership with Derek Fisher, Serge Ibaka, Kendrick Perkins, Thabo Sebalosha. You know, the only thing I want to know is, will Russell Westbrook come back healthy? And can Kevin Durant be more hungry and more determined to get back to the NBA Finals? So I picked them to win the Northwest Division. I'm not done talking about the NBA. It's just getting hot. It's just getting juicy. And I'm ready to talk more about the Lakers, the Knicks, anything. I am ready for the NBA 2013-2014 season. I'm ready to go. Alright, y'all. Peace.